Okay. Hey, I'm Spenser.
And I'm Britton.
And I'm Spenser in Britain. It's nice to meet you. But also known as Space Wizard in Space.
Since 2011, Buckethead has released 290 albums in his Pike series, and we're going to listen to them
3 at a time.
This is Getting Head.
What fucking 90s SNL skit did I just walk the fuck into?
Welcome, bots, logs, friends, and bucketheads. This is episode 46 of Gettin' Head, a Bucketcast.
Speaking of 46, that's the age of our guest.
Oh, fuck.
Is it?
He's 46 dicks.
You know what 46 actually is, though, is it's the number of chromosomes a human has unless they're a fan or member of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What?
Are we going into like fucking the creature from The Thing? I feel like that's a lot of DNA being thrown around there.
You know, you gotta be real with it. You gotta be legit. Okay, so SpaceWizardInSpace.
Yes,
I know
sir.
your name. Does the internet know your name?
No, my name's Orion. I'm not giving you my last name because I don't need any more death threats.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Orion? Like the Metallica song?
Like the Metallica song?
Oh, for fuck's sake. No. There was shit that called that before fucking Metallica ruined everything and threw out Dave
No, there
Mustaine
wasn't.
and fucked their band up.
Did you? They actually named the constellation after the Metallica song. Did you know that?
Yeah, they did. That's true.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, that kind of looks like the cover of Ride the Lightning. Maybe we should."
Metallica's just one of the
name it
worst
after a
bands
song.
ever. They have no redeeming songs. Dave Mustaine was the only thing that made that band even tolerable.
I mean, I do agree with that.
I have prepared a TED Talk on why the Black Album is Metallica's best album.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because it gave Marines an excuse to scream at their wives in public while wearing fucking sandals. Fuck that album.
Listen, Motley Crue was around before that. All right.
Whoa.
We've had that excuse. Wait, Ted Nugent, come on! Like there's
You
a
can't
history.
scream when you're on that much heroin on fucking Hollywood Boulevard, though. I'll be in Camp Megadeth forever.
Yeah,
Forever
yeah.
and ever.
Hell yeah.
We
are also Megadeth stans of a sort.
Yeah, we have attempted to boot a podcast called Mega Lunch about Megadeth specifically.
We'll get around to that eventually.
Buckethead's just recorded too much. We'll get to. I mean, Megadeth's always going to be.
Buckethead's kind of
That's
like,
true.
what is he, like the Primus Grateful Dead? Like, he's got so many fucking albums.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah, no, that's a kind of the vibe, kind of. Yeah.
Well, the thing about Grateful Dead though is like the reason they have such a breadth of a collection is not because they have so many songs or so many recordings. It's their fucking bootlegs. It's the Dale's picks and Dick's picks.
Oh, yeah, the Dick's Picks are fucking in the vault, too. You go through that fucking...
Yeah.
My pops is a Deadhead, so I know so much about the fucking Grateful Dead.
Well, I have a lot of dick pics. So that is basically the same thing, right?
So you're basically the modern Jerry Garcia then.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's great.
Man, Grateful Dead fucking sucks, man. Like,
They fucking do.
So
I don't give a shit.
They are not a good band that had some very talented members. Bruce fucking Hornsby was in the Grateful Dead, and Bruce fucking Hornsby fucks.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, Bruce Hornsby fucks.
All right.
I mean,
Undeniable
anybody
fact.
can fuck if you were in the Grateful Dead for 10 minutes. I mean, you just walk into any fucking
that's true.
any Bumbershoot fucking thing and be like, "Hey, I was in the Grateful Dead once," and then they just line up at the porta potty, just pop a gas station dick pill, and then you're good to go.
Oh,
There you
hell
go. Yeah, you get the like Rhino Extends or something like
Rhino
that.
Extends 69. Baby.
Yeah, there you go.
I actually do like some of the early
Stree
Grateful
Overlord.
Dead stuff. It's fun.
Oh, I thought you were going to
love
say
the
I
live
really like some gas station dick pills.
Yeah, well, those. I mean, that's just a given. How do you think I keep this
Obviously.
luscious color in my old 500-year-old face?
I mean, as we,
I grind up dick pills and I rub them.
yeah, it tingles a little bit, but like the end result is worth it.
Right, and
know?
if you take enough of them, you can literally walk through dimensions.
That's true. Is
this
yeah.
how
Same with
vampires
meth.
happen? I think this is how vampires happen, right?
Speaking of gas station dick pills, I went to a smoke shop today to buy a bong, and I went in there and I was looking at the available glass water pipes, as the laymen call them.
For tobacco use only.
For tobacco use only, you know. And they had something there that I have never seen before, and I need to describe it to y'all because it was pretty beautiful. It was a large, like bong, right? And it had a stem coming off of it, and then it had a place for a bowl piece to go. But instead of having a traditional bowl piece, for smoking tobacco, it had a meth pipe bulb at the end of it.
I've been seeing
It was a meth bong.
I've been seeing a lot of like meth and crack extensions for bongs and stuff lately. A lot.
Yes.
I accidentally bought one because I'm like, is this some new kind of atomizer or something?
You accidentally bought a meth pipe?
Like extension for
Accidents happen.
For my dab rig. Like, I was like, this is interesting. And I was like, can you put oil in here? And the guy's like, yeah, you heat it up, you put oil in there. And it's just like this really nice Persian guy who runs his head shop. And I'm
That
like,
guy doesn't give a fuck.
huh. I guess I'll get, because it was only like $9 or something like that. So I get it and like I take it home.
Wait,
and
like what part of the shape did you not look at and be like, nah, that's not a meth
Does
pipe?
it look like one of the standard?
Yeah, like the
the
little
standard
ball pipe.
oil
yeah.
burner?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But with a little like hole on the outside for like a supercharger or carb, whatever you want to call it.
How the fuck do you not know what that is when you look at that?
That's my question.
That's the thing. I live like in Seattle. I see people smoking crack on the street all the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. Like literally every time I go to downtown Seattle, someone's smoking crack. And I'm like, that's cool, whatever, do your own thing.
Wait, what part is... I was in Seattle once and I couldn't find anything there. What you text me and tell me what part that is. Just for next time I'm around there.
Oh,
we
no.
can tell you the crack zone.
No.
Like,
We're not texting you. We're going to host you to a crack den next time you come here. I'm going to take you to the shadiest crack house.
we'll go buy some
fuck
meth
yeah.
bongs beforehand,
Hell
and
yes.
then like bring those meth
Yes.
bongs to the tweakers, and then we will be tweaking.
Then I would feel like I actually could listen to Buckethead. I would need that to feel like I could enjoy Buckethead.
I feel like meth bong is really the only way that you could appreciate, the nahi tweaking stuff. To be like, yeah, I am.
Methbong is
Wait,
just a...
band name? Is there a band called
Yeah, I was going to
Methbong
say,
yet?
that's a grindcore band name.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Methbong.
Cephalic
Methbong
Carnage,
is an awesome...
fucking Cephalic Carnage and fucking Doom, and then Methbong.
Did you know that Cephalic Carnage is on tour again? They exist
what
again?
the
Well, I
fuck?
saw that they played Psycho Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Is it
I was like, what? They haven't like existed in like
Yeah.
5 years or something, right?
Now I actually
grind.
feel 46. I'm not even 46, but now I feel 46.
You want to know what makes me feel old? I used to buy weed from their vocalist.
Oh, no shit.
When I lived in Denver,
Nice.
yeah. He used to
Nice.
carry around a backpack full of weed everywhere he went. Like, everywhere. And the thing is, he was cool with, like, all the security guards and stuff, so everyone just let him bring his backpack of weed everywhere.
That's
It was wonderful.
That was a
very
special time, like the Relapse record grindcore time. That was I loved that. You'd have like Soylent
the kind of
Green and fucking
Yeah.
Origin and just all these new grindcore
like-
band every
yeah,
week.
the tech
And then
grind.
you got like Rotten Sound
Oh,
and
fuck yeah.
Nasum and all those bands.
Dude,
Love to see them.
I miss that shit. But now,
Yeah.
if you look back on it, every band sounded exactly the fucking same. It was
Oh,
the
yeah.
exact same song over
Yeah.
and over and over, unless it was like Suffocation or something or Sleep Terror, and then they throw in like a but everything else was the fucking same.
Yeah.
But
Ain't
then
that
there
the
was
truth?
but I feel like, to be fair, like Origin was special because everything they did was at exactly like 245 BPM.
Yeah,
So they played the same song just way faster than everybody else.
Right, but at the end of the day, it's still the same fucking song. Blast beats, breakdown, blast
The
beats.
same song, but with John Longstrath doing very fast blast.
Yeah.
I think
love to see
the
'em.
only band I still listen to out of that is like Pig Destroyer, and every so often I'll throw
yeah,
on like
yeah.
some Soylent Green.
I'm not a big fan of Pig Destroyer's
Dude,
new stuff.
their new stuff? No, not
No.
good. Yeah,
I haven't heard it.
Prowler in the
However,
Yard, though,
the
amazing.
newer Agoraphobic Nosebleed is
Did
awesome.
they put new shit out?
They have been putting new shit out. They have basically become what I thought Pig Destroyer was going to become, and Pig Destroyer became what I thought Agoraphobic Nosebleed was going to become. It's super weird.
What the fuck?
Weird.
Like Agoraphobic Nosebleed became like
Like
super
you can't
artsy.
say it right.
Shut the fuck off! Agoraphobic nosebleed. Agoraphobic, damn it.
Afghanistanic nosebleed. That's the name of the episode.
I think the last thing I heard by them was like frozen corpses stuffed with dope. I think that was the last agoraphobic.
Yeah, I mean, a legendary record. Yeah,
oh, fuck yeah,
for sure.
That reduction fucking just killed.
They have like
so
a 5-member band now. Like
really?
Don't they have a female vocalist too?
Yeah, I think she does like vocals and electronics, and then they have another guy.
Wasn't like originally just like Scott Hole and like a rolling drum machine?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
And now it's like a whole bunch
albums,
of other people. I don't know what's happening.
But I mean, we stand Scott Hole.
Yeah.
We stand Scott Hole.
Oh yeah,
I would say so.
Especially anal cunt. Wait, is that going to get us banned from?
Yeah, our stream is probably down already. We probably said too many problematic words. Like,
it's a band. To be fair, AXCX, as you can look for them on the internet on.
Or you can just type anal cunt into your browser and see
what
comes
up. The song titles are just the most fucking. We're all gonna get canceled talking about this fucking band. They've already shut down our meme pages right now, and now we're fucked.
Cancel culture, it's coming for us.
We are zucked. We have been. Zuckerberg has our names in a binder somewhere.
God.
Yeah, he does.
Every time he takes down a meme account, his fucking hairline moves back an inch. Fuck him.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. He's literally trying to become Lex Luthor. I think him and Bezos are like vying to become Lex Luthor faster.
I think he wants to do more of like an Augustus Caesar type thing.
I don't know. He's got his like island outpost that he's like building and shit. He's like
that's
building
pretty
this
Augustus Caesar-y.
Yeah, but it's very like supervillain lair. Like,
it's safe to say that we are in the age of billionaire supervillains. Like, we don't have any heroes other than those of us who meme. We are the fucking heroes.
Yeah.
we don't do anything.
Bold statement, bro. I don't know. Yes, to fight injustice in the world, I sit at home, rip bongs, and make dick jokes on the internet.
You know what? That's a Marvel movie that I would suffer through.
You know what? Yeah, like not all heroes wear capes. Some
rip bongs.
Some rip bongs.
Some rip bongs.
This summer, the Bong Ripper.
Dude, but this is Blunt Man and Chronic need to come back. Like that's
no, they don't.
That's what society is asking for.
That metal beaded necklace of a fucking duo. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh. Yeah, like basic like smoke. They are a smoke shop metal pipe of a character. You know those fucking metal pipes? They suck so bad. They get so hot, and then you sucked. Terrible.
Oh,
I remember when I was 13 years old, I was walking around outside in Anchorage, Alaska, and I found one of those metal pipes on the ground with my friend. We ended up finding some weed too from like his like older brother, and we smoked weed out of that for the first time. It was a moment.
Hell yeah!
It was a time.
That's special. Now was it laced with angel dust? Did you guys end up like getting all fucked up and scratching?
I don't know. I did get fucking fucked up though. Like I remember the first time I smoked weed, it was like the most insane experience of my life. Like we skateboarded to a buffet, ate a bunch of pizza.
Sick.
It was awesome.
Was it Sicily's buffet?
It was Sicily's buffet.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker.
Sicily's buffet, Anchorage, Alaska. Shout out. Namaste.
I feel like this is something that you could have also said about yourself, like earlier in the day. Not only could it have happened when you were a kid, but now you could have also said this happened to me earlier in the day. Absolutely believable.
No, Spenser can't skateboard, so that's the only reason I know it didn't happen today.
Good point there. I definitely can't skateboard anymore. Speaking of which, I know we got to get moving, but also I had like a midlife crisis of sorts, or like a early 30s crisis or some sort a few years ago.
If I have anything to do with it, it's a midlife crisis, Spenser.
Thank you. Good looking out. I appreciate that. But I had like a bit of a crisis in that I was like, you know what? Skateboarding's kind of dope. Like, I think I want to skateboard again.
Oh, fuck.
So I went out and I bought a fucking skateboard from a dude off of Craigslist for like $20. And I went and like started like, you know, messing around on it. I was like, oh, I can still ollie. That's tight. Okay, I still can't do a kickflip. Tight. And then I like fell once and like twisted my ankle, and I had to call out of work. And I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever done with my life. What am I doing? I am so ashamed. Moral of the story, if you're over 30, man, don't skateboard. It's not good.
Just play Tony fucking Hawk or skate.
Yeah, just go play the Tony Hawk games again. Yeah. That's what you remember. When you're over 30 and you think about skateboarding again, you are remembering skate videos, CKY, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You are not remembering your own experiences skateboarding. And like, at all.
And to be fair, like, people say that, like, you know, chicks dig skaters. That's not true. Chicks dig guys who know the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtracks word for fucking word.
Hell yeah,
that's
motherfucker.
What chicks really dig.
That's some real shit. That's some big dick energy right there. For sure.
Some Superman dick energy right there, baby.
Speaking of Superman dick energy, Britt, do you have a bucket fact for us?
99 quite bitter inches, baby.
Bucket fact. You guys are really doing this.
Today we're going to talk about the history of probably Buckethead's most well-known song that he has a writing credit to, Shackler's Revenge.
That's a Guns N' Roses song, is it not?
It is.
Off of the famously ill-fated
Chinese Democracy from 2008. Not completely ill-fated. I mean...
yes, ill-fated.
Pretty fucking ill-fated. That's
it's a bad... You know what? This album caused Dr. Pepper to promise everyone in America free Dr. Pepper and then not really make good on that.
You had to sign up online. They did and they didn't. That's complicated. But let's get into the real meat of this here. Shackler's Revenge. Although best known for being the first publicly released song from Guns N' Roses' Chinese Democracy from 2008 and a track on Rock Band 2 where it first appeared and was first leaked.
Oh, yeah.
Shackler's Revenge actually existed in some form before Buckethead even joined Guns N' Roses in 2000.
Wow. That doesn't surprise me.
I wasn't listening to any of that. What was it again?
I'm just version... I wasn't repeating it. Just so you know, I was just moving on.
You mean there's more? There's more than one fact?
Listen, we have this recorded. You can listen back and get it later. The very first version of the song was written by Buckethead and Bootsy Collins and was simply called Shackler. It was released in late 2000 as part of the soundtrack to the English release of the Dragon Ball Z DVD, The History of Trunks.
What?
On an anime. I'm not kidding. Now,
that's amazing.
This gets crazier. Most of the rest of the entire soundtrack is comprised of Dream Theater songs.
What the fuck? What?
I'm not fucking with you.
Wait. Hold on. I have a question. Is it cheaper for anime to license music than other genres of media? Because, like, how did they do this?
So this was made specifically for the Funimation cut of this, which
Funimation's got money.
Yeah, Funimation.
They do.
Yeah,
they
Funimation.
Do. But in 2000
is a huge like anime production thing. I mean, they were, they've had money for a while.
The Dream Theater guys got to be dorks, though. I mean,
yeah,
they've got to be dorks.
Gotta be no. Those guys are the dorkiest motherfuckers
and
that exist.
They licensed this in like the late 90s before Dream Theater like went super over, I guess. I don't know.
Like Dream Theater is like dorky in the way that you're like, oh, like you're a dork, so that means you like, I don't know, play Magic the Gathering and like play video games, and they're like, oh no, that's too much for us. We just like math.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what?
Or honestly, Dream Theater dorks are also the same type of dorks that are like Frank Zappa dorks, where they're just like pseudo intellectuals.
Mm.
They're just like, no, I'm too good for that. And you're like,
I'd like to say that I'm both of those. Absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
Good.
Yeah, like,
we love to see it.
The type of person who reads Thomas Pynchon in public.
Oh no, I don't read. That shit's for dorks.
Yeah,
exactly.
That shit's gay. Yeah,
exactly.
Ooh, thankfully we're on the same page there. This is an anti-reading podcast.
Infinite jest, more like infinite virginity.
Oh,
I graduated high school somehow. I don't read nothing. No.
Yeah. In the immortal words of Neil Breen, no more books.
No more books. No more books. No more books.
All right. So the original version of the song that was recorded for the Dragon Ball Z DVD is barely recognizable from the Guns N' Roses version, most noticeably not featuring the opening riff nor any of the vocal melodies.
Wait, there's vocals on the original version?
No, there's no vocals on the original version. So, yeah. Legend has it that Buckethead scored an entire unreleased film called Shackler's Revenge sometime in the late 90s or early 2000s, but honestly, I couldn't find any more mention or information on the movie other than its supposed existence.
So it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah. It's credited on a couple like Buckethead fact things as being like an unreleased or lost film. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Who knows?
Anime does have some of the, especially early 90s, late 80s anime has some of the best fucking metal I've ever heard in my life.
It's dude, Japanese metal
I'm a huge Japanese metal stan. Galnerius, one of my favorite bands of all time. Shout out to Sue. I love you, Sue.
We listened to 3 more Pikes this week.
We did.
Pikes 136, 137, and 138. Firebolt, Hideous Phantasm, and Giant Claw, respectively.
Fuck yeah, dude. We did that.
Pike 136, Firebolt, released May 9th, 2015, just 1 day after both Haunted Roller Coaster Chair and Digging Under the Basement. So three albums released in 2 days.
That's a lot of music to come out in 2 days. That's,
I mean, meth's a hell of a fucking drug.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for real.
I mean, supposedly, Buckethead is straight edge.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it doesn't even... Well, I mean, I don't know. Diet Coke is a thing. There's caffeine in Diet Coke.
According to the fucking cops, I don't drink or do drugs either. So, fucking come the fuck on.
Yeah.
This Pike was pretty good.
No, I think it
I
liked it a lot.
He did like he brought back the baritone, really heavy downtune stuff.
Yes, he did. For I'd say like the first half of the album, he did a lot of that. A lot of downtune stuff.
Some really solid like atonal shredding in this one, where he's doing like the like really like not melodic stuff. Like there's a lot of that, which is fun.
Yeah.
Which one are you guys talking about?
We're talking about Pike 136, Firebolt.
I think
Released
that might have been.
9th,
So I have to be honest with you guys. I tried to listen to everything you sent me, and it was just fucking miserable. I got maybe through like 5 minutes of one song, and it was kind of cool, but I felt like I was just in an awful Top Gun remake. Let me find out.
That's coming out later this year.
Or like some shitty like Afterburner game, like it's just kind of broken and the screen's fucked up, and it just goes from like, oh, there's a jet going by, insert coin. Oh fuck, don't do drugs. Oh fuck, and like, I had to turn it off and put on some Tony Hawk.
I mean,
soundtrack.
I have to say, doing drugs in an Afterburner machine, definitely not recommended by me to do. Just saying.
Yeah.
It was Firebolt. That is the one that I listened to think. Yeah. And then I tried Hideous Phantasm. No. And then Giant Claw. Like, no.
Giant Claw's the best one, but we'll get to that. Anyways.
Did I just ruin your guys' time?
No. You'd have to try a lot harder. We are so unprofessional that we'll just go lower.
Yeah, straight up. So, like, really, like, all that's going to happen now is we're just going to make fun of you for not listening to these albums.
Indeed.
While we talk about it amongst ourselves.
But we have more segments of the show, so we'll get to... We'll get to
Spenser.
So, we're just going to turn our bodies away from you.
I listened to the Firebolt or Light, whatever the fuck it was.
Okay. You can be in just for this one.
So it starts out awesome, actually. I love the first, minute of the first song. It's one of the strongest openings to any Pike. It's super chuggy and,
very heavy.
Brutal. And then it just kind of goes...
I have a question.
Yeah.
Question.
Oh, what's up?
Well, why do you call them a Pike?
Great question.
That's a great question.
The fuck is a Pike?
So the Pike series is a series started by Buckethead in 2011. What it means is the following. It means it's an album that's like primarily him or almost all him. It's 30 minutes in length, and it is sold directly through his website.
Oh, so it's self-absorbed bullshit like I do. But just he makes more money doing it.
Maybe. We don't know. But yeah, no. So he started this series, right? And since 2011, he's made 290 of them, which is a lot of albums. So that's why we're listening to him, because I don't know. It's weird that he made so many albums. It's cool. It's interesting that they're all of a relatively high level of quality in the sense that it's like totally functional music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not listenable for everybody, but all of them are listenable for somebody.
Totally.
Right. Actually, I think there's at least a couple Pikes you'd actually enjoy. I'm not going to recommend them to you now, but
I don't enjoy anything. You're going to learn that I hate happiness, and I thrive in misery and
I'll say there's definitely some Pikes, and actually moreover actual Buckethead albums with great synths on them.
It just reminds me of if Mr. Bungle took itself seriously. That's
interesting.
I mean, his old band, the Deli Creeps, played several shows with Mr. Bungle, and in fact, Mr. Bungle's bassist filled in as Deli Creeps bassist for a show.
Did they all play in front of a Guitar Center while they were promoting credit cards, or what?
That would be amazing.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that too.
I'm okay with basically anything Mike Patton does, to be honest.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'm one of those guys.
Michael Patton. You're a Michael Patton fan.
I am.
Epic was the only good song from Faith No More. Everything else he's done is just a waterfall of dog shit.
Oh God, dog. I would highly recommend. Highly recommend.
From Tomahawk to Phantomus to just. No.
He did an album called Mondo Cane, where he does 1940s fascist Italian pop songs.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
But why? Why? Is that what happens when you make too much money as a musician?
Because you just
throw on a clown nose and some rollerblades and you're like, what stupid shit can I do today?
He's like John Zorn that actually gets a paycheck. He's like, maybe I'll do this and see if people like it. And he does it and people are like, eh. And he's like, whatever. And then he just moves on to something else. I think it's artistically awesome. I mean, yeah, of course he always has the band or two to go back to actually make money if he needs it. There's always money in a Faith No More tour, but
oh fuck yeah, there's a shit ton of money.
Yeah, but
nostalgia sells.
Oh yeah,
it does certainly. Speaking of which, John Zorn radiates some big homeless energy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If you saw him, playing saxophone on the street, you'd be like, that is the most talented homeless man I've ever seen.
That is true.
Wow,
yes.
How does no one know about this guy?
Man, I really got to give this guy some cash. Dang, I don't have any cash. Man, where can I get cash around
here? And he's
here?
like, I have a fucking MacArthur grant. I don't need your goddamn money. I'm a genius.
He's just bleeding Gums Murphy on the street for fucking fun.
And then you walk by and you're like, man, I really hope he gets some help.
And, oh my God, buddy, can I help you get some real pants and not those camo shorts?
I have this leftover cheese from earlier. You can have it.
There's a special place in hell for people that wear camouflage cargo shorts. There's a special place in hell.
It's called a Tampa, Florida death metal show.
Oh, okay. Morbid Angel. I got it.
That's the 9th rung of hell. That's below where the child molesters go.
Again, a Morbid Angel.
Oh, no.
Wow.
No, that's Les Claypool. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
I thought isn't that who Buckethead is? Is it not Les Claypool? Are they not the same person?
Les Claypool's first name is short for Molester Claypool. You know that, right?
I thought it was actually two first names. I thought it was Mo and then Lester. I thought it was two. I didn't know it was one. That's awkward.
It is.
It is.
That's
why he goes by Les. Less is more, as they say. More palatable to humanity. Anyway,
fuck it. They just shut down your alt account.
Oh shit! Coming after me. Pike 136 Firebolt was a overall solid Pike. I thought it was pretty enjoyable as far as the Pikes are concerned. I would say it's one to listen to. It's fun.
Yeah, it is. I thought there was a real standout track in track 3, R.
R was my favorite track as well.
He did this thing with bass and guitar where he played basically like kind of like classical harmonic runs, like a dun 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 dun, dun like kind of almost like a staccato fanfare march.
Yeah, the piratey.
Yeah, almost piratey. Like it actually reminded me of like songs of like a royal court, almost like like classical type stuff, like Greensleeves in a way. It was really fucking cool.
Hell yeah!
And he did that a couple times on the album, but it really stood out in R.
Hell yeah!
There was a lot of fucking shredding on the opening of that.
No, there was.
I mean, it was just...
Yeah.
It reminded me of, like, fucking, like, Trio of Doom shit. Like, Tony Williams, Mahavishnu Orchestra stuff. But just, like, let me show you how fucking fast and technical I can get while I just fucking laugh at you.
And that Buckethead does that sometimes. But then, again, there are several Pikes that are just riffs. Or, just, like, noise and just no...
Oh, I'm not fucking ragging. I think it's great. Yeah. I fucking love it. If you're that good, show the fuck off all the time.
Yeah, why
not?
Like,
fucking just do it. Just go over the fucking top with everything. Why the fuck not?
If he was just shredding on all of these Pikes, I don't think we'd still be doing this podcast. I think by Pike like 60 would be like, these are literally all the same shit, dude. Can we just move on and do the Megacast? And, so
does he have one of those like emotional songs though? Does he have a couple of those?
Oh, he has so many.
Like so many.
He has full albums of them.
Just like good. He has a good ballad.
Yeah, he's a very emotive motherfucker.
Incredibly.
He can do a real good ballad.
Yeah, he does some straight up like Windham Hill type shit. Like I don't know if you're familiar with
like 90s new age.
Yeah, 80s 90s new age shit.
Oh, I'm a synth dork. I know all about that shit.
Namaste.
New age and fucking synth dorkery somehow started going hand in hand.
Yeah.
And now it's just tofu and sandals and synthesizers. It's fucking ridiculous.
Dude, yoga synth, bro. Well, I mean, that's like the cousin to dungeon synth.
A lot of early synth artists got their start on Windham Hill, like Vangelis and Yanni were both Windham Hill artists. And
are we allowed to say that on this cast?
Yanni? Is that?
Oh no, Vangelis. Like,
is that?
It's a female body part, man. Are we allowed to say things like that?
Jesus Christ!
Show Boop and Vangelis, please. Send Vangelis pic.
That's my new pickup line. That's my new fucking pickup line.
Show Bob and Vangelis is the name of the episode.
Show Bob and
Hold on, I need to write this down for the next release.
Could I see your Yanni? I want to go beyond the Acropolis with you.
See, what's funny is, like, I totally take huge, massive, hateful dog shit dumps all over everything that you guys listen to and like. But I totally, like, when it comes to, like, Enya and Yanni live at the Acropolis, I will rock that shit like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude.
Like, without even a beat. Like, if someone throws on Enya, like, I'm all over it. Fucking love it.
Enya, I've said it before, Enya is dungeon synth. And, she's fucking dungeon synth, man. Mm-hmm. And that's tight. She lives in a castle and makes synth music. She's like one of the
With her cats.
It's like a high-level dungeon synth. She's up there with Mortis, fucking Varg. All the dungeon synth dudes.
Varg, I like how there's like
Varg is up nowhere.
Two of them and then Enya.
Varg is up nowhere.
Varg is. I hate Varg. I do.
Varg is garbage.
He is garbage.
Mortis invented dungeon synth.
He did, but Varg went a long way to popularize dungeon synth by releasing dungeon synth albums under the Burzum name. Like, that is true.
Varg did go a long way to get sampled by Kanye West.
Did he really?
Yeah, him and
is that a real fucking thing?
Wait, what?
Please tell me that's real. Hold on.
Y'all are so ignorant. Look it up.
I'm going to Snopes.
No, you need to look it up right now and give me
I think it's Kanye West and Gucci Mane, if I'm not
mistaken. Hold on. I was looking up
Hanoi did they sample Burzum?
Yep, they sampled Burzum.
Kanye Burzum.
That can't be real.
It's real.
Holy fuck. Kanye West pussy print. Sample of Burzum's Run to get whatever the fuck Run to Gung, whatever dumb shit fucking Germanic
Wait, who's the featured artist on there? Or who's the actual artist?
How did I not know this? I feel like society is...
Gucci Mane, featuring Kanye West.
Yep, I got it. Damn, hell yeah.
Jesus, fuck.
How did I not know this? That is some, like, dark society energy.
There's a whole new thing of memes going to come out of that. I'm going to fucking bookmark that shit.
Yeah, I gotta fucking post that too, man.
Wouldn't it be the coolest shit if, like, Kanye got really into Burzum and became, like, a paleo-fascist?
I mean,
is he already? Is he fucking already?
Yeah. He's not he's the opposite of a paleo fascist. Like he's like a tech fascist. He's basically a black Peter Thiel.
Shit. Anyways, one of the things that we like to do with each of the Pikes is, so here's the thing. Each of these Pike albums, they're titled Buckethead Land. And we like to imagine that they are soundtracks to like events or like rides or like attractions in the Buckethead Land theme park. So we talk about, hey, what?
Dorks. Jesus Christ.
You have no idea. It goes deeper, my friend.
Dude,
this is like Roller Coaster Tycoon meets a shitty mall meets like 1994.
Yes.
You volunteered to be on episode 46. 46 of a Buckethead podcast.
Yeah, that joke's on you, bro.
Yeah. Who's the Joker now?
I thought it was going to be like more dicks and memes, but it's just you guys are really just full on puka shell necklacing this shit. Like,
why so serious?
Oh my god.
Wait, that's the wrong constellation. Why so Orion?
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's it. I gotta go. I get called into work.
Anyways, so what do we think Pike 136 Firebolt is going to be a soundtrack?
So, for example, I think this goes to the Buckethead Imperial Court. Like, if there's a throne room...
What?
Well, I'm assuming that, like, Buckethead Land has, like, a castle.
Okay, that's even a stretch even for me.
Listen, I'm assuming Buckethead Land has a castle like the Magic Kingdom, right?
Okay.
And, of course, you have to have, like, a throne room in there, like an Imperial Court.
Wolves can get in there sometimes.
But shut the fuck up.
Are the chairs just two really shitty Boss DS1 distortion pedals, and you sit on them?
No, it's
actually a hyper fuzz. Yeah.
No, it's just it's just PV combo amps stacked up to make a throne. And that's
I love that so much.
and then above it is a crate combo amp on chains.
Yeah. Crates and chains,
just constant sparks coming out of the ceiling, just 24/7.
Yes,
but yeah, if there is a throne anywhere in Buckethead Land, this music is playing somewhere around that.
Okay, there it is. Nailed it.
Nailin' Palin.
Now this is the one that I thought. This is the one that I thought sounded like smoking meth in an Afterburner game in a defunct arcade. Right?
Okay. A Methbong, obviously.
A Methbong, of course. Forgive me.
Yeah.
This one was probably the methiest of the three albums, although Pike 138, the last one.
No, that's definitely the methiest.
That's pretty methy, too.
Yeah, no. But Pike 137...
Not as methy. This one's a lot more focused.
It is.
I'm kind of glad I didn't listen to him now, because I'm kind of excited to hear this shit.
Okay.
You guys are so amped on it. You've kind of got me excited to find something new to hate.
I mean that's an element to it. You know, we're here to just provide commentary for the universe. You know, we're throwing out those vibes, and you know, it doesn't matter if you like or listen to Buckethead when you listen to this podcast. Like, it doesn't matter at all. But it's cool if you do. It's also cool if you don't. We're here to just
It's probably better if you don't.
I mean, this isn't a Buckethead podcast. This isn't a podcast about Buckethead.
Is this fucking not?
This is this is a podcast about life.
You're gonna have to take that shit to back in a minute, OnlyFans. You better chill the fuck out.
In which we happen to talk about Buckethead.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep. Nailed it.
Pike 137, Hideous Phantasm.
Released
May 16th, 2015, exactly 7 days after Firebolt. So he took a little bit of a break because he's been releasing like a Pike every 1 or 2 days for a couple weeks here. So
does he play everything on these, or does he have session musicians come in?
So it's him and one other person basically who does everything. A guy named Dan Monty.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Hey.
Big nerd.
I kind of assume they live together, but who knows?
Yeah.
That Guns N' Roses money, man. Fucking A.
Yeah, no.
The
Guns N' Roses money, the fucking rock band money, dude.
Oh
yeah, rock band money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the real business right there. Yeah. Hideous Phantasm, pretty fun.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It feels like a more focused, like you said, like a more focused version of the previous Pike, 136 Firebolt. It's very much in the same kind of vibe. You got down-tuned baritone guitars. You got a little bit of like atonal shredding, a little bit of melodic shredding though in this one as well.
The first song is almost entirely like atonal chromatic shredding.
Yeah.
And it's all right, but I mean, the big bulk of this album. Also, I wanted to mention, this is the first Pike we've listened to. We all know that Pikes are roughly 30 minutes apiece. Mm-hmm. This is, I believe, the first one that clocks in at exactly 30 minutes.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was the least interesting fact I've ever heard about.
Yeah, no, that was actually the worst fact. I have to agree with that.
But
water's wet.
Buckethead Pikes, 30 minutes. What do you know?
Okay.
Did you already play it? Did I just not hear it? Everything paused for a second.
So the bulk of the album was taken up by Vessel, track 2.
Yeah.
Which was 18 minutes.
Very long track, yeah.
Very long track, but it went a lot of places.
And the drumming was better on this one.
The drumming was better. That's something I failed to mention on the last album. The drumming wasn't bad, but for some reason, the kicks sounded like dog shit.
You know, you're not the only other person that said that. I personally didn't think that, but like some other people did. Yeah,
the kicks were
online.
Well, the problem with the kicks was the snare was super wet and like saturated in like delay and reverb for
just
the entire
like your mom.
album.
Say that again. Just say that again. Say the snare was wet again.
I'm sorry. The snare was wet, saturated in reverb.
Whoa! Oh fuck!
Whoa! Like my mom.
Whoa! Oh, this is the best ASMR I've ever heard.
This is getting sampled, a horny audio engineering podcast.
Gay ASMR.
Wait, is it ASMR or AMSR? I don't fucking know.
Who cares?
It's ADSR. Come on, get it right.
It's
I see what you did there.
You. Isn't it agoraphonic nosebleed?
Hydroponic nosebleed.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Abercrombie nosebleed.
Yeah.
Hydrogrind nosebleed.
Isn't that cephalic carnage? Aren't they hydrogrind?
Yep, that's the joke.
Oh, fuck.
We're going deep, bro.
Fuck,
wow.
Man.
Yep.
Everybody gets this reference.
We're talking about... You guys are talking about Buckethead. We can talk about some other stupid shit.
I'm not like... I saw a video of like cephalic carnage like playing, and they had a bunch of people there, and I'm not surprised that they like still have a bunch of fans. I'm just surprised that any of their fans remembered that they existed. Like, if you know, like after all that fucking hash oil, how can you remember cephalic carnage from 5 years ago? That's crazy.
Yeah, they have the same amount of weed that you would get from like Bongzilla or like a show like that or like Weed Eater. Where like, but they're the fastest fucking. They were one of the fastest grind bands. I don't know how you can play that
and
fast
their
and beat that and
bassist is
enjoy it high.
incredible. Yeah, I don't get it either.
Hell yeah.
So, other than that song, I really like that song, Vessel. The other two songs around it were fine. The last song, Glass Shade, was pretty short, had a really heavily phased guitar melody. It was like doomy. It was cool.
Hell yeah.
So a Pike, so like you said, can a Pike consist of a whole album too, with separate, like a full like short track? Or is it usually just one of those 30-minute songs?
So Pikes are usually about 30 minutes long.
Okay.
It really varies. There's some Pikes that are a single song. There's some Pikes that are like 20 to 30 songs.
Okay, so it's basically just anything released by him for him.
Yeah, it's anything that he deems a Pike. So he does release other stuff, but actually he hasn't since 2011. I don't think released anything independently besides Pikes. So basically,
what does he play? What is he playing on these? Does him and the other guy, do they just take turns like switching? Are they that good?
So
or they just be like, hey, you play drums, you play.
Well, so we know for certain that he plays guitar on almost everything. There's a chance Dan Monty plays guitar too, because Dan Monty actually plays lead guitar for Serge Tachyon's band. So he's obviously a totally competent guitarist himself, but he mostly just plays bass that we know of. And we're never sure who's playing bass, who's playing guitar on what, who's programming drums, who's producing things.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
throw a little mystery in there.
For sure. We have a feeling that, like, Dan Monty does the majority of the drum programming, but we have no idea how those tasks are delineated, you know what I mean?
And I feel like there's a certain style to his bass playing as well. He tends to do, like, a very rhythmic harmonic bass playing, whereas Buckethead seems to double everything that he does more often.
Okay.
So I think Dan Monty plays bass on about, like, half of these, I'd say.
Probably.
Yeah.
I need to find out what synthesizers they use.
It's a good question.
I want to see what we got here. Buckethead.
Yeah, let's geek out on these synths, brah. Anyways, Pike 137. Ryan, what was it called?
Hideous Phantasm.
Hideous Phantasm. Not bad.
Pretty
certainly
good.
not a bad Pike. Like, this one was also another quality Pike, very much like Pike 136. However, maybe not as fun to me as Pike 136, but still, like, good quality, well constructed.
A little more tame than 136. Like a tamed, a little bit watered down version.
I would agree. But yeah, I have no idea what this would be. Well, I mean, I have some ideas, but I don't think they're as good as probably whatever you came up with. You didn't come up with anything, did you?
This goes into the supply closet in between the restrooms.
Why would there be music in there? I guess why wouldn't there be music in there?
Wait, music in a restroom? Sorry, I was looking at what drum machine.
No, the supply closet. I think they probably use DAW drums. I don't think.
Yeah, BFD probably, or Superior Drummer or something like that.
There's like
BFD
way too much
too,
diversity.
The program drum sounds. Look at that, and an Akai XR20. Fucking dorks.
Interesting.
Fucking dorks.
Tremendous dorks. You love to see them. You love a good dork, you know?
Pike 138 Giant Claw released on May 22nd, 2015, 6 days after Hideous Phantasm.
Dude, this record rules. This one was my favorite one. It's got like a bunch of like metal breakdowns in it, which are really fun. It's like which is like dumb and fun and like just it's really fast too. And
it's kind of like a deathcore album.
Yeah, it's kind of like a deathcore album.
That's awful. That's just
for Buckethead, it's interesting.
It is, and it's fun. It's a fun
you can't have deathcore and interesting in the same fucking sentence.
I would agree, typically, but
this is bucketcore, though. This is
bucket. It is.
You say bucket
core.
You said bucket core, not bucket porn.
Core, correct.
Core, okay.
Core.
Sorry, I just had to get that correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of chugging. There's actually some pretty proggy stuff on here too. Like, there's several riffs here and there that are just like straight up like 7/8 to 8/8. Like he does some cool timing shit on this album.
That's true.
This is definitely one of his proggiest and heaviest albums, at least in like 20 Pikes.
I would agree. It is very heavy.
A couple weeks ago, I think when we were talking to Cody, he had a bunch of like dronies, or the one before that maybe. I think the Ayush one actually. There was a bunch of really drony stuff, and like really heavy sludge. But this is like heavy in a much different way.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is just like kind of deathcore heavy, and it's pretty awesome.
It's fun to hear him do the breakdown stuff. You remember do you remember 2007? Do you remember when every metal song had a breakdown? It reminds me a little bit of that era, but like the funner parts of that era, not the like, oh god, there's more breakdowns again, huh?
When every band was a fucking hardcore band, every band was basically Hatebreed.
Yeah, every band was no. Every band was half At the Gates and half Hatebreed.
Yeah, yeah.
But
you mean Darkest Hour?
The Haunted, fucking shit like that.
The Darkest Hour and the Haunted are the same band.
Yeah. Skit System, which is just At the Gates, but fucking in crusty shorts.
Yep. You love crust pants. Gotta bring those back.
Do you?
No, please don't bring them. They never left. It's just people got tired of them.
Like they come back from the dead. That's the point of them.
Hell yeah.
They come back whenever 40-year-olds want to be like in a crust band they were in again. Then they just stream in, and then everything smells like shit.
Dude, there was this guy who used to shop at a grocery store he managed, and he was known as Pants.
Oh.
Because he was this dude who had... He was this dude who had a pair of pants. But he was like...
That's the funniest thing I've ever fucking heard, and I don't know why.
Yeah, like, he was this dude... He had one pair of pants, obviously for like 3 decades, and they had broken down to the point where he like patched them and patched them and patched them, and so eventually his entire pants were just a series of patches. Like it was a ship of Theseus of pants.
I mean Theseus, ship of Theseus.
It's Theseus. I thought it was Theus, but yeah, Theseus. Yeah, it was like, at what point did the original pants no longer become those pants and become a new pair of pants?
They became this like patchwork entropy of pants.
Right. And so it's, but he was like the worst customer ever in that he would literally never buy anything. He would only come in when we had coupons for free things, and like he would always
classic pants
argue like I think
pants.
So the funniest thing he ever did, in my opinion, was he came in and he like tried to use a coupon for like a free pound of peaches, right?
Okay.
And we're like, it says with any purchase, and you're not buying anything except for the peaches. So, and then so he comes back. He took the top off of like a banana in the produce section. He's like, there, I'm buying this. And they try to, rings it up for 1 cent. And they're like, okay, that'll be 1 cent. And he reaches in his pockets and he's like, oh. He didn't have a fucking cent.
You know what? You guys should change this to the Pants Cast. This should be the Pants Cast. Like, call this Buckethead shit. I want more pants stories.
No sense? Like
no. I mean, this guy had 0 cents and 0 cents monetarily.
Wasn't there even like a little give a penny, take a penny thing? He could have just swiped some copper out of it.
No, we worked for a super like bougie grocery store who would not have that.
Yeah, that place is fancy as shit. I went to that place one time to get fucking French fries, like the fucking bag of like oven French fries. They're like $2 at any reasonable place. You know how much they were? Your fucking grocery store, $6 goddamn.
My grocery store? I haven't worked there in fucking 3.5 years, Spenser.
Whatever.
My grocery store? I don't.
You bring
shop
up pants.
there.
You own the grocery store now.
Yeah.
What? Cool. I'm rich.
Excellent. That's good.
That's a lot of money for fucking oven French fries.
I would agree.
Well, yeah, they're the Alexa ones, though, and those are delicious.
No, it's not even those, the Ore-Ida ones. The fucking cheap bullshit ones
those are
$6 at Metro
It's
Market.
fucking expensive.
Is it now? Is that?
I went to go get some hash browns the other day. That shit's like $4.95 for a bag like this.
What?
Damn,
Yeah.
you should have just gotten the hash instead.
Fucking right.
Hey.
Weed.
I did it.
420.
I said the weed.
420, bro.
I think there's a bong
Smoke
somewhere
grass.
in this house.
Methbong.
I have weed somewhere. I just don't smoke it.
Pike 138 Giant Claw is a banger. I say, hey, if you're listening through to the Pikes, listen to that one. It's awesome. It's really fun and heavy, and yeah, if you like his heavy stuff so far, you'll like that one. It's a ripper. I would say it would be a great soundtrack to bumper cars because you're fucking smashing people, or go-karts because you're also fucking smashing into people if you're doing it right. All right, my friends. Are you ready to go on an adventure with me? Answer honestly.
That sounded creepy as fuck.
No.
I would buy drugs from that sentence.
Well, speaking of drugs, cue the music, Brit.
Statements from the Bucket
Oh my god. Brit, I like how Brit hated my segue so much. That was great.
How
that
could
was my
you
favorite
tell?
part.
I wish I could hide my emotions on my face.
Yeah, the look of disgust on your face.
It doesn't work for me. I just like, which is why, like, yeah. Okay, sorry. Go.
So do you make these like you guys make those?
Yeah.
I have to tell you, they're fucking terrible. Like, just
thank you.
It sounded like Brendan Fraser in The Mummy, and I applaud that.
That's exactly what I was going for.
Amazing.
No, I wanted it to have a mummy thing, like it's like real shitty in '90s and bad effects. I wanted that. That's honestly the biggest compliment you could have given me. I just want
shitting all over your intro. You look so sad that we're fucking ragging on your intro. Now I want to give you a virtual hug.
No, we don't care. It's chill. No, anyways.
we really don't care.
Yeah, we don't give a shit, man. Like, oh, dude, there's way more important things to care about, like our next segment of the show. So, this is the part of the show where we like to shine a light, a flashlight, a beacon, if you will, into those dark parts of the internet.
Oh, fuck.
AKA YouTube comment sections.
I thought we were talking about Club Penguin. Fuck, I thought we were going to go that dark.
We would never go that dark.
Didn't Club Penguin? No, Club Penguin didn't shut down.
It shut down.
It did. It did. Oh.
It was a sad day for all of us.
Oh,
yeah, they're gone. They're long since passed away.
Where am I going to buy my darknet black tar anymore?
Whatever. I don't care. Anyways, YouTube user Dick Charvel says 3 years ago.
That's my favorite kind of guitar.
I know. That's the name is really what did it for me more than anything else. Dick Charvel is pretty good. Like, anyways,
isn't that the guy that makes the cakes on the East Coast? Oh, no, that's Carvel. That's fucking never mind.
Yeah,
that's an old thing. Just power through me. I think I am getting dementia.
Less cool than shred guitars from California, gotta say. Anyways,
less cool, more like Les Claypool.
Molester Claypool.
Molester Claypool.
The world of Buckethead is what it is.
Yeah, it is. I don't disagree. I can't disagree.
Wait, was that it?
Yeah, Buckethead. Pretty good.
I feel like that's something Pants would say. It was just so straight to the point.
Pants was a dick too. The problem is Pants was a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Like if Pants was just like not a dick, he would have been awesome. He would have just been that weird guy Pants. But he wasn't like, hey Pants. It was like, oh Pants. Like, Yeah.
Price is Right, losing horn, just boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
YouTube user Newpath says natty pirate songs. And I took that as natural ice pirate songs.
Yeah,
I don't know about you.
Natural.
That's exactly where my mind goes to when I hear natty.
Yeah, same. And so I like the idea of pirates that drink natty ice. Pretty good.
I mean, one could say maybe the homeless or modern day pirates. And,
natty pirates, if you will.
Natty pirates. Maybe there's some bush pirates as well.
Certainly.
And
bush pirates.
I think there has to be a little more
lot of
tweakery
steel
for
pirates,
the pirate and the pirate and
pirates.
the beer. There's got to be some tweakery in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be some beardliness, which I guess usually gets into the tweakery.
Yeah.
And the toothlessness definitely is very piratey and
extremely. Yeah. Missing just a few teeth, I feel like really pushes you to a higher tier of pirate.
Definitely.
Certainly, yeah.
And drug user.
Yeah.
A couple of years on the Methbong, and you'll be looking at you'll be looking at a pirate career, thinking, y'all be looking real good right now.
Chest just filled with stripped copper, like it'd fucking be perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
This is a good career prospect.
Pretty great. Moving on. YouTube user Piripis4 4 says 5 months ago, I used to be a fan, but after hearing this masterpiece, I'm a whole air conditioner.
Oh, fuck him.
Well, I get where
fuck whoever the fuck that is. Just fuck them, fuck their family, fuck their bloodline, fuck everything about them. Just everything. I hope they're watching or seeing this somehow, and I hate them and their family and their generations from now. I will still fucking hate that person and their lineage and they're past at everything for that fucking comment.
Yeah, I hate it because it just shows such a lack of respect for knowledge of HVAC systems. Right? Truly, forced air and air conditioning are such goddamn separate processes.
They truly are. Yeah.
It's really just pissing in the face of our HVAC union brothers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and we hate to see that.
We don't take that shit.
Yeah, we're big HVAC stands here on the Bucketcast. Big fans.
Yeah,
big fans.
So are these comments about your guys' stuff, or are you pulling these from Buckethead videos?
So today's comments are sourced both from comments on the Pikes in particular that we listen to, and from other Buckethead content on YouTube.
I was hoping there were people commenting on this particular thing that you guys have.
No.
Well, no one listens to our podcast.
And do you know if anyone's watching this?
So there are currently 4 viewers. Yes.
Are there any?
Fuck
comments?
Yeah! One of them is my parents. I can tell you that right now.
That's so really nice.
Really
hi, Orion's parents. Y'all are lovely.
Don't encourage them. Don't.
Okay,
it's fine. Just ignore them.
So we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something a little different here. We don't typically do this, but I found an argument on YouTube, and we're going to follow the threads of it. Okay,
because this is a bucket argument.
Yes.
So one of the hallmarks of the comment section of Buckethead YouTube, especially, is everyone is fucking polite.
They're extremely polite.
Crazy for YouTube. Like, if there's a disagreement, it's always resolved within one comment, and everyone's happy. It's nuts. Everyone is fucking positive. Even if they're like aggressive, they're aggressively positive. And so we never see an argument. It's
fucking awful.
Sometimes it's nice to take a break,
That's
from
true.
the world.
That is true.
And going into Buckethead land is a little bit of it's a respite.
In a way, yes. So we're not going to do the whole argument here, but I'm going to share with you some excerpts. It started with this. YouTube user Julian135 says, 2 months ago, / once said, Buckethead had no soul. LMAO. Whiskey 2 Roxy responded, who the hell is Slash? Some wanker from one of those god-awful 80s bands? And YouTube user Nile responded, jokes aside, Slash is an overrated boomer guitarist. 75% of modern players outskill him with one hand. Prove me wrong.
Well, do you think that's the actual Nile account? Like the band? Carl Logan?
No, just sitting there in his Nile Sweatpants angrily typing.
Yeah, sweatpants. You know that motherfucker wears sweatpants all the time.
He's a Buckethead.
He releases a ton of videos from his home, and he's always wearing sweatpants.
Of course he is.
You can buy Nile fucking sweatpants. That's the signature death metal. That's the clothing for death metal.
I would seriously rock Nile sweatpants.
Yeah, me too. Well, let's do a follow up to this cast later on where we all wear Nile merch.
But we only cast from the waist down.
Yeah.
This is Gettin Head, a special sweatpants cast.
You can't see our face, but you can see our sweatpants
and the outlines of our dongs.
That's a little much. That'll get us kicked off for sure.
Just I don't think so.
That'll make you guys some money.
Oh yeah,
I don't know about that. Anyways, back to this argument here. Slash is a boomer guitarist, so on and so forth. David Owens. YouTube user David Owens takes offense with that. At Nile. Nothing wrong with being a boomer.
The voices make it.
I'd much rather be a boomer than a Gen Z bitch.
Whoa.
Nile responds. At David Owens. Yeah. Go struggle with using a computer or shit SMND.
What?
Shaking my damn head. I don't know.
Shaking
my
SMDH. Yeah, sorry, SMDH. Yeah.
Cool.
That was a good.
That's a
good argument there.
Really, That's the generational divide right there.
Yeah, truly.
This sounds like a bunch of boomers, too. One's pretending to be young, and the other actually is old.
Hello, fellow kids.
Arguing-
Fuck this boomer.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer.
Like two guys
fuck
trying to
you.
outplay each other in the Guitar Center. Like they're each testing out a new guitar, and they're trying to overplay the other one.
Oh,
Also,
actually,
Deicide
you know what?
Sweatpants. Deicide Sweatpants.
Oh, that's
fuck.
tight. I gotta get some of those. That's amazing.
Glenn Benton is the dumbest man alive. Like, don't give him money. He's literally a dog dressed up as a metal vocalist. Like, that dude is a fucking idiot.
I love that he just like burned a cross into his head. Like, that's just so awesome.
When you're
And,
a
like,
kid, though, and you see that, that is the coolest fucking shit on the planet.
no, it's
That's the evilest
insanely
shit.
cool.
Oh my
It's
god.
insanely, and I like that. Like, didn't the story go that he like did it and it like didn't take, so he had
and
to
so
do
he
it
did
again?
Yeah.
That's the best part. You're like, he's like so committed to the bit.
Yeah.
So good. You love to see a Deicide.
Deicide has one amazing album.
They have several. I actually
Serpents
really
of the
like
Light was a
Legion.
great album.
Legion is influential. I don't like it as an album.
I love Legion. I think it's great. But
To
no,
me, it
the
sounds
Stench
like
of Redemption is
Stench
like
of Redemption
a fucking
is
slapper.
actually a great
Serpents of
album.
the fucking Light was fucking great.
No, that's tight. Dude. I
Well, the
think
title
that's
track was.
tight.
I didn't listen to the rest of
Yeah,
it because I
it's
fucking
a
hate
decent
metal
song.
now.
Yeah.
Speaking of hating metal, YouTube user Sharon Mitri says,
Ooh, Sharon.
Who uses their real fucking name?
I love it when YouTube users use their real name. It's my favorite. So anyways, Sharon says, I'm a 68-year-old woman, and I think Brian is one of the best guitarists out there, and I have seen a lot of really good ones. Sunglasses emoji.
Damn. 68, one more year, and she's going to be sharing my dick.
Ooh, damn. Non-age restrictive content.
Yeah.
Pretty good. YouTube user Maple Slap says 1 month ago, / original recipe, Buckethead, extra crispy.
These
like
fucking people.
I kind of like that.
These fucking people.
I like that.
I'm going on these fucking forums right now. Fuck all
Fucking
of
Maple
these
Slap,
people.
dude.
Ooh.
No, dude, you gotta get into it. You gotta settle
vibe.
into
Fuck
it.
these people.
It's a
Fuck
vibe.
them and their puns.
It's a whole vibe.
Fuck their bullshit.
It's a hashtag bucket vibe, dog.
I'm going on there and
take
putting
coming from
so
a meme
much
page.
porn on there.
Bold take coming from a meme page. That's all I gotta say.
I know what I am. I recognize what I am. These people are fucking serious.
Sections? Have you seen your comment sections?
Yes, I like every
post
comment
there.
out there.
What? I don't even read the comments. I never read
Really?
them.
Oh, dude, I have to block people and tell people to shut the fuck up.
people are
and
the
I have
worst, yeah.
I have to mute people that I know in real life because they're fucking stupid.
I block people all the time. I love it.
I have
probably
Oh,
at least
yeah.
one person a day. It's
in the
amazing.
history, I have been running an Instagram meme page, and I currently have 40,000 followers. I have blocked 4 people.
What?
Are you fucking serious?
I
God
blocked
damn.
4 people yesterday.
Yeah.
I blocked
unfollowed,
2 since the time we've been
today.
sitting
I'm just
here.
like, fuck everybody. Yeah. It's
Amazing.
It's empowering. It's beautiful.
Y'all are power mad.
No, you
Y'all are the
no. You
Mad
gotta
Kings.
curate. You gotta. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Behead the traitor.
I like to keep my comment section as a safe space for people that hate Tool and Sublime.
Yeah. No. So the comment section is for jokes, not for real takes. And I tell
Yes.
people that, and I give them warnings, and I'm like, listen, I don't want your actual opinion here. I'm just making fun of shit. And if they keep giving their actual opinion, blocked.
Yeah.
I also want your opinion.
You also got to block the people that are like, "Hey, click here for a new pair of like Nike Jordans."
Oh.
Those, I hate.
I
that
only
shit.
got a couple of those.
And people who say that phrase that we talked about earlier. I'm not going to.
Oh, yeah. The phrase, who shall not be named.
I will.
Yes.
Fucking from here on. Like I've been blocking people all day for that shit. I don't care about normie fucking bullshit fucking internet trends. Take that shit somewhere else. Take that shit to your friends down at the beer bar where you guys drink your stupid bullshit and then go
Hit
get
your
fucking,
meth bombs.
bad cocaine and your stupid fucking goddamn friend's outfit and go fuck yourself headfirst into a fucking bus. Like fucking fuck off. Sorry, I don't like.
YouTube user Richard West I can't talk. YouTube user Richard West.
It's agoraphobic.
Must be a beat boy because he says, quote, "Your music soothes my soul."
First off, it's a genderphobic Norse blood.
What is it? Isn't that Pantera?
It's either that or Burzum. I don't remember. But I think you're right.
Nice.
Wait. Is a beat boy anything like a rent boy? Are these?
I have no idea.
It's from that song. Give me
the beat boys and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and everywhere. What is with that song? It was everywhere in 2002. Like,
it's a beat boy.
Give me the Beat Boys.
It's like, you get a like Les Claypool has in his basement.
Oh no. Molester Claypool. YouTube user Deep Squirrel says 7 months ago, "It's so sad that the Rolling Stones didn't include him on the top 100 guitarist of all time."
Who gives a fuck about the Rolling Stones' opinion? Like,
No. The funny part is that they said the Rolling Stones, like the band.
That's true.
Because they
Do
made
they have
that
their own list? They need to know whose soul to eat to stay alive a little bit longer.
Wouldn't it be great if Rolling Stone magazine was just about the Rolling Stones? Like they just switch gears out of nowhere.
Yeah, but they talk about like really minute shit, like bowel movements and stuff. Because like, what are you going to talk about after fucking a billion years?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Keith Richards got a new sash. It's really nice.
Rolling Stones Kidney Stone special.
That's begging to be photoshopped too.
Probably.
I wish I was good at Photoshop. I totally do that.
R.I.P. Charlie Watts, the only member of the Rolling Stones I don't hate.
Is it because he punched Mick Jagger?
Yeah, I fucking love him.
I like that too. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He's a decent drummer. He's He's the only steady part of that fucking band.
I don't like any of that shit, so fucking...
I don't either, but
like, do not like the Rolling Stones.
I respect Charlie Watts for holding that fucking band together because it's a bunch of fucking idiots.
He's a beat boy.
He's a beat boy.
Yeah. When it says "Give me the Beat Boys," yeah. He frees your soul.
That's got to be hard though. Playing music with the same two assholes for that fucking long.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time to tolerate someone.
I mean,
filled with pain. Yeah.
Two assholes and one guy who seems totally fine.
Yeah, I think Rush got away with it because they were Canadian, and that wasn't even their original fucking drummer. They had John Rutsey before that. So I guess that doesn't even count.
Speaking of Rush, we just missed Primus playing a full Rush album.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we almost went to that.
Wow.
That seems like a special kind of hell that we could have experienced. Yeah.
Did Les Claypool just bring out a bunch of a school bus full of kids and just play like scary clown music on the fucking stage?
No. He's like, now back in the bus, children. Back to the basement.
Yeah. Yeah. Primus is just ICP for, like, not fun people.
Boomers.
Primus is like if Willy Wonka was a molester.
Wait, was he not?
Up for debate.
I thought he was like the originator, like the Judas Iscariot of fucking like how vampires came from Judas Iscariot. I thought they all came from Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka invented juggalos. Willy Wonka invented fucking Kiss. Willy Wonka invented
molesting children. That's what the Oompa Loompas are there for.
Oh, so then essentially he created pop punk too.
Yeah.
And Warped Tour.
Yeah.
The Willy Wonka pop punk connection.
And as long as he created pop punk and vampires, then I think he created Black Veil Brides.
Yes. And also, by virtue of that, the Twilight series.
True.
Yes. Wow. Look, it's all connected. 5G, you guys.
We did it.
Yeah.
Let's get out the twine and.
How do we connect all this to Tool? All right, they're at the root of the shit.
Well, because they knew the pieces were going to fit, and the pieces were Willy Wonka molesting children, Les Claypool.
You know what they all have in common? Diapers.
Big diaper energy, yeah, for sure.
The big diaper lobby.
YouTube user Scott Harris says 8 months ago, "Killing it, Mr. Head! You rule!" Mr. Head.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyways.
This really is Seattle.
Statements from the fucking bucket void.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Statements from the bucket
Oh, Jesus. It's the Mummy again.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So, hey, we're at the part of the show where we get a little bit more serious. This is a part of the show where each of us recommends something for people to check out. It can be anything. Doesn't matter what it is. It can be a thing. It can be a non-tangible experience. It can be anything. To kick things off, Britt, what you got to recommend me? Recommend us.
So this Tuesday, I went to a screening of a movie releasing this Friday, but it'll be out for a week and change by the time this is released. But Candyman.
Oh,
Candyman can.
Yeah, which is
I heard that got really good ratings on the.
It has gotten really good ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it was like at a 90-something last I saw.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd rate it that high. But I liked it a lot. I'd give it a solid 7, maybe a soft 8.
How was it compared to the original?
It was different, and it played on a lot of different themes. And it was because the first one I saw is more like kind of like a romantic tragedy in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
This one was like very directly about kind of like. I mean, it was it was produced by Jordan Peele, so of course it had that very strong.
Oh no
social,
shit!
Yeah,
he's the one who did it. Oh,
he
fuck!
produced it.
I'm really excited.
But it was directed by a newer director, a lady named Nia DaCosta, and she did a great job. It wasn't perfect. There were I wasn't really impressed by a lot of the horror aspect of the film. Like it wasn't. Like great with jump scares, I didn't think, even though it tried to do a lot of them. But where it really shined through was like the acting was fucking phenomenal, especially the two leads, Yahya Abdul Mateen II and Tanoya Paris were both fucking fantastic.
How was was it effects or digital? Was it like makeup or was it? Could you tell?
So
on the gore.
A lot of the gore was mostly digital, but they did have some practical effects, especially with like after death stuff.
Oh.
So there was it was a mix of the stuff. There was some cool practical stuff though, especially with blood, I thought.
Okay.
Yeah. It was pretty good. Pretty good. I would recommend it though. If you're into horror and if you liked the original series, this one is actually I think a direct sequel to number 1.
Oh, fucking perfect.
Yeah, because the Candyman series had 3 films, and this also features the original Candyman in a role too. But I won't spoil it for anybody. It's pretty cool how they bring him in, though. I like it.
That first Candyman was a fucking amazing movie.
Yeah,
that was a great fucking movie.
I would put this one slightly below the first one in terms of quality.
No
Definitely
shit.
better than the second and third, but it's good. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, recommended.
Love to see it.
What would you like to go next, Mr. Orion?
No, I'll go third.
Okay.
Tight.
I'm processing Candyman.
So, okay, straight up. Until last night, I thought I was going to come into this with a really strong recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm not as hot on that property as I was when I was watching it. So I started watching a show earlier this week on HBO. It's a limited series called The White Lotus. And the first 3 episodes of which I really, really enjoyed. It's a 6-episode series, and that's it. And the first 3 episodes of which I thought were really, really good, really strong. And then I'm not hot on the way it ended. I still think that it's good, and I still think it's worth checking out, but I'm not as hot on it as I was. Be prepared to, I guess, I don't know. The ending is just unfulfilling, I guess. But it is an interesting show nonetheless.
So is it a show or like a limited series?
It's a limited series, so it's just 6 episodes. It's basically just like a long movie.
And so they can't make a number 2 like the White Lotus.
The Matrix Reloaded.
That's really good. I like that a lot.
The White Reload, it's like a load joke. It's a Metallica joke.
I know.
Yeah, it's good.
I got it.
It was a great joke.
I'm glad that you think your joke is good.
I know my joke is good. I think
It's nice.
you're wrong.
But yeah, I know it feels bad to like not feel as hot on it as I was. That's kind of a bummer because I really do think it starts off super strong. It is also written and directed. Each episode is directed and written by the same guy, by Mike White, the guy that wrote School of Rock. Weirdly enough,
Mike White
What
Lotus.
the fuck?
yeah, I guess.
That's
Yeah.
cool though.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting.
I don't know. Check it out, maybe or don't.
Yeah.
What you got, Orion?
So I'm gonna go away from watching things because I watch the same fucking cartoons over and over. I don't like watching new things.
Is it Cow and Chicken?
Mm-hmm.
No, I watch
Cowboy
Futurama, Cowboy Bebop.
Spencer loves
that's
anime,
it.
so keep talking
Shut
about
up!
that.
I don't like anime, and I will not watch anime.
Dude, you should watch Cowboy Bebop.
Shut,
at least.
You should watch Cowboy Bebop.
I have watched the first 2 episodes of Cowboy Bebop probably
It's
10
cool and
times.
jazzy.
The reason why
Yeah.
is like every time I try to watch it, I'm like, man, Cowboy Bebop sure seems like a cool thing that I would like, and then I watch the first 2 episodes.
So watch the fuck. Why have you watched the first
It's
2
a great
episodes that many
series.
times?
Yeah.
There's more
Because
than 2.
I'm
you
trying
don't
to
have
start
to watch them in a row.
I'm trying to start a series and experience it as a series.
Are you just too
but you know
high to
what?
remember the first 2 episodes?
I remember them enough that every time I restart them, I'm like, I've seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I didn't like it. The music's cool, but like anime sucks, dude. I don't want to watch anime.
Boo.
I don't like it.
Recommend Cowboy Bebop. It's cool.
Oh my god, you guys are terrible.
Yes, that is known. You think we're terrible now? Wait till the next segment.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You
what do
have
I
no
to
idea what
recommend?
you're
It has
in
nothing
for.
to do with you, Spencer.
Oh, I'll recommend this. There's this album I've been listening to a lot. I played a show, and the sound guy was playing this while we set up, and it was perfect because like there was
Sound guy
nobody,
tunes.
there was
That's
nobody
weird,
in the
'cause-
venue yet. Yeah, I know a sound guy with music taste. Is absolutely
I
fucking-
know.
Yeah,
Sound
yeah.
guys usually have dog shit
That's true.
music taste.
Yeah.
They do.
And I used to be a sound guy, so I know because
Yeah,
taste. in
we're
music.
setting up for a very calm show. Here's every metal song ever at full fucking blast. Fucking
yeah,
bro.
I'm just like, which Death album are we playing today? Which of Death's last 4 albums are we gonna play?
Oh, you're trying to talk? Here's fucking Leprosy at
Symbolic
full
again.
volume.
Oops, it's symbolic again, everybody.
Bro,
Oh,
let me
just
tell you
gonna
what,
listen to
Bolt
Crystal
Thrower
Mountain
is the
on-
best thing you're gonna fucking hear tonight.
Bro, if I ever do sound in the future, I'm only going to play Dragula over and over again in between bands. That's it.
Dude, you're gonna attract so many strippers. That shit's awesome.
Tight. Yeah, fuck
hell
yeah. Yeah,
Either
strippers
that
are
or,
my homies.
how about just do a break only for Buck Cherry's Crazy Bitch, and you'll get all the other strippers.
Hell yeah. Yeah, anyways, what's the album?
So it was this fucking randomly. There's this artist I follow, and he had done some cover art for a band called The Pilgrim. And one day I was just bored and driving, and it came on shuffle, and it ended up being something that the kind of style of music I don't really listen to. It was just like acousticy, spacey kind of shit, but a little more heavier on the acoustic, and it's really good. And they do a Hawkwind cover,
Oh, okay.
and fucking it's just this band called The Pilgrim. What's the album fucking called? Oh, it's just called Walking into the Forest. It's just a great fucking album. It's like I'm stressed out a lot of the time. Like from the second I wake up, it's like IT emails and this and that and this and that. So I spend a lot of time stressed.
Yeah.
So when I drive, I need something really relaxing and Xanax. And this album's really good. It's on Spotify. It was just
Nice.
It's really pleasant to listen to.
Is this
And it's
Dungeon
a-
Synth?
No, it's fucking. There's not one synth in it. It's all like acoustic guitar and some weird like
Is this
Scandinavian
Dungeon
guy.
acoustic?
And then fucking there's sometimes a drum, and it's just really, really weird. But it's really
I do
good.
like the sometimes a drum type records. I haven't listened to one
Yeah.
of those in a minute. Those are fun. Sometimes a drum.
Yeah, there's sometimes a drum, a guitar solo here or there, but it's
Or
really
there.
just here's some reverb, here's some acoustic stuff, and here's some like Scandinavian guy talking about some bullshit, and then a Hawkwind cover. It's fucking good.
Yeah. Love it.
Love it. I wish I could do a good like Scandinavian accent, like "Oh, the Borden."
That's
Borden.
You know, I actually prefer that you can't do it because your shitty one is funnier, I think.
I'd also like to recommend Methbongs. I think we should recommend
thanks.
Methbong.
Yeah. Shout out to all the Methbong.
Hell yeah.
That was a Rick Ross joke.
Who?
Yeah.
The guy from Friends?
Shout out to all the pair. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Wait, who's Rick Ross?
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
That's an adult discussion.
The next segment of the show is my favorite segment of the show.
Every week you say it's not your favorite.
Well, no, last week I said it was my favorite, and this week I'm again saying it's my favorite, but in a genuine way. You messed it up. I wasn't making a joke, Britt.
Okay, sure,
I was being
fine.
genuine. I was saying, right. Britt, my favorite segment of the show is the jokes you write for us, and that is the next segment of the show. Let's do it!
All right.
Ha 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 bucket joke. Ha 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 bucket joke. Ha 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 bucket joke. Ha 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 bucket joke.
I hadn't heard that Corpaclani song before.
Thank you.
That was a new one for me.
I like that. That's a cut.
This week it was revealed that some popular 1990s ska punk recordings have hidden messages encouraging their followers to start using heroin and quit their job. Have y'all heard about this?
Sounds
Elliot
legit.
Smith?
They're calling it subliminal messages.
Oh, okay. I like this part. This is going to be fun.
Why was former Creed and Alter Bridge guitarist Mark Tremonti pulled over and ticketed while driving in 2004?
Tell me.
Well, according to the ticketing officer, he refused to stop.
Oh, fuck off.
That sucks.
What's the difference between Lars Ulrich's snare drum from Saint Anger and a trash can?
the trick question.
Well, I would never throw a Metallica album into his snare drum.
That could be said for all Metallica albums.
What do Gwen Stefani and 9/11 have in common?
I'm so ready for this.
I think that Bush guy did them both, right?
All right. Yep.
Britt, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
That was good.
Namaste.
That was well
Namaste.
fucking played. Well fucking played.
Joke of the day.
What do you call a grown man pooping his pants to 3 different rhythms?
Tool
Buckethead?
show. Tool show.
Front row seats at a Tool concert.
Yeah.
Why is Tool drummer Danny Carey's wife always fucking other drummers? Well, because he told her all of his rhythms are poly.
Oh, okay.
Garbage.
That was good. I'll give you that. That's a dorky one.
You only like Danny Carey because he's a modular guy.
Yeah.
I don't like Danny Carey at all. I just tell people that so they'll shut the fuck up about Tool.
Why wouldn't... we will not shut the fuck up about Tool. Why wouldn't the Tool fan sit on the couch?
They couldn't afford one?
No, because they prefer a soft stool.
Denver Rocket Tool fans.
Oh, God, I fucking hate Tool.
What's the difference between G.G. Allen and legendary rock band Kiss?
I don't know.
G.G. Allen never threw as big of a pile of shit at his audience as Kiss Alive.
That's pretty good.
What do you call a Narcotics Anonymous meeting in downtown Detroit, Michigan?
That's a great question.
The punk scene?
A D12 reunion.
Fuck.
What did Bob Dylan get when he snorted too much cocaine off of his reel-to-reel tape machine while recording his 15th studio album?
A Grammy.
Clapton's son.
Blood on the tracks.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why was Bob Dylan not disappointed when he found out that his tires were stolen off of his car?
Why?
Because he's the freewheeling Bob Dylan. Why did early 2000s rockers Jet and Fuel never play New York together after 2001?
How is this not your favorite fucking part of the show? This is fucking amazing.
I said it was my favorite part of the show.
That joke doesn't even have a punchline. I couldn't think of a punchline. I'm like,
that's
you know what?
Joke.
That's good
you don't. It doesn't need a punchline. Just doesn't need it.
Damn.
Why were the September 11th attacks called a nothing burger?
What?
Well, they were made out of ground zero.
Bro, what?
it's
Oh my god. I give that 2 towers up. I mean, that's fucking great.
What's the difference between Anthrax and Megadeth? I would never send a U.S. Senator Megadeth.
Fucking joke. Oh my god! Wow, what a cast.
The powder is way better than the band, though. I'll give it that.
For sure. Anyways, that's it. Where can we follow you, Orion, on the internet? If you want to share that with the people who made it this far.
Where can you follow me on the internet? Sorry, I was thinking about that jet joke. That was fucking good.
Yeah, that jet joke's pretty fucking good. Good job.
You can follow me at SpaceWizardInSpace. That's it. That's the only one I got. I do everything off that.
Amazing.
SpaceWizardInSpace.
It's my personal one. It's my fucking meme one. It's my music one.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
It's your t-shirt one, which...
It is my t-shirt one.
Do you have any t-shirts that aren't a dress on me yet?
No, I only make
only the
for
dress.
bigger folks.
Okay.
Actually, I got some new ones in today. I got some smalls.
Okay. Small's too small for me.
Yeah.
Well, what fucking size do you want? I fucking have large.
Medium or large. That's it.
I got some mediums, but I don't wear. I'm actually kind of bummed because the design. I only wear like black shirts because I'm larger, so I hate wearing white shirts.
Mm-hmm.
So like the shirts that I just got made, they had to be on white for the design to come through.
Oh.
And like I totally was gonna take one, but I'm like I just can't wear a fucking white shirt. Plus I have man boobs, and my headlights are always on when I got a white